And Joe, I promised Kathy I'd give her a really big, long introduction because she is so good at interior decorating. So here she is, dressed in black, the goddess of interior decorating, Miss Kathy Matter. Was that good, Kathy?
Well, thank you, Michael. I appreciate that very much.
What's the story there, Kathy?
Well, I think Michael has seen me do a little bit of work at different friends' house. He's come over while I was doing some interior decorating, and he seems to be impressed, so I don't know. I'm kind of a jack of all trades.
Yeah, well, we know you're a good interior decorator now. We also know from previous Studio 10 appearances that you're a great cook. I am questioning what you're making today, though, all in the Halloween spirit, of course, but the name of this is Halloween Baked Rats?
Yes, Baked Bloody Rats, and you know, it's something that I knew Cherish would really appreciate for lunch today, so I'm worried about her because you have to really be good at, they're kind of fast, you have to be good at catching them because they move, you just can't run out and get these at your local meat market, you have to catch them in your backyard.
Very tough to catch a rat and then throw it on the skillet. Tough to do. All right, what are we actually using here for ingredients to make this today, Kathy?
Okay, all in all, this is actually really another variety of meatloaf, just to have fun with the kids, the little ghouls and goblins that are getting ready for Halloween. And what we're going to do is we're going to take some hamburger meat, kind of like if you're making a traditional meatloaf, we're going to add some egg, some maybe Lipton seasoning to give it some flavor, a little bit of onion. And we're going to mix everything together, and what I'm going to do when we come back is I'm going to show how to mold and actually get your shape of your rat, and then, and which is fun, and get your tails and everything, and then at the end of the show I'm going to show you how you actually put the ears and the eyes and make it all decorative. It's really fun for the kids to sit down at the dinner table and wonder what in the world Mom has cooked for dinner.
Definitely, indeed, and I like your hat as well today.
Thank you. This is my witch hat. I received it for Christmas as a gift last year.
There you go. Now you're putting it to good use on Studio 10.
Absolutely.
So we can't wait to get started on our baked bloody rats. Sounds so good, guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, the name threw me off. I was still trying to figure out what exactly it is, but apparently it's a type of meatloaf.
I think she implied I can't run fast.
What did she say?
She said that I have to be fast to catch a rat.
You're fast when there's something you're in a hurry for.
I would not run after a rat.
I wouldn't either. I would run from a rat.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I've never been chased by a rat. Been chased by a snake.
You have? Oh, well, yeah. Out at that thing you and Joe did, right?
You can tell Halloween is almost here because in our great kitchen set, we have Kathy making Halloween baked rats. Yeah, you heard me right. Halloween baked rats, not literally rats though here.
No, because you know, like we said earlier, I don't know that you would be fast enough to catch the rat.
Exactly. I don't know though, Kathy. I can run pretty fast, even in 5-inch heels. So I'm just saying.
Well, that's what I was more concerned about was those shoes that you wear. I don't know that you could really run down a rat. But no, these are not actually. These are obviously not rats. This is a meatloaf mixture, and what we're going to do is we're going to take. There's actually a little twist to these chairs that makes it really exciting. And what you're going to do is you're going to take this hamburger meat mixture, which is your meatloaf mixture, and you're going to mold it around some cubed cheese. Okay. So you're going to, just kind of like you're going to do a meatball, you're going to mold it around the cubed cheese. And what this does is gives you a nice little effect when the little ones go to cut in it. It looks as though the guts are coming out of the rat because the cheese melts and it oozes out of the side of the rat. So how you do is you kind of mold this just like you would a meatball. You kind of make a round little thing here, and then to get your rat shape after you've got your cheese in the center, so when you go to bake it and they cut in, it's really nice and gooey. Okay. Then you're going to take one end of your rodent, and you're going to kind of make a little bit of a pointed end. This is going to be what's going to be used as the head of the rat later on when we get ready to decorate. But anyway, you're going to kind of get that. Doesn't that look fun? I can see you're really excited about this.
It looks so fun.
Cherish told me earlier during the commercial break that she didn't know that she could eat this because it looked a little too realistic. But anyway, so now we have our shape of our rodent, and then you're going to take a piece of spaghetti, about 4, we break a spaghetti into like 4ths, and you're going to kind of insert that into the end there of your rodent so that it actually makes the tail. Okay. And what we're going to do at that point is we're going to put it in a baking dish. I recommend using a little bit of Pam underneath because you might want to transfer. You can make, as many of these as you want. You can have 7 or 8. I like to line them up with all the heads together. It looks like they're eating something, it kind of makes it a little scary. Yeah. But if you use the Pam, if you do need to transfer the rodent to a serving platter, then it's a little easier to scoop up after you bake it. And then we're going to put it in the oven after we do that for about 45 minutes at 350 degrees. take it out, uncover it. It's going to have some tinfoil on it, and then we're going to baste it for the next 20 minutes with a tomato sauce that consists of cans of tomato sauce, Worcestershire, and about a cup of sugar. Then you mix that together, and if you baste it over the meatloaf for the next 20 minutes, it's going to end up giving the rat a glazed look, and it kind of gives it that bloody, creepy feel that you'll see in the end what it ends up looking like.
All right. Well, it sounds pretty easy. I want to ask about this. What is on this? Because it looks like a finger.
Okay, that's actually your basting brush.
See, this is how it's stuck in, and I'm going, what is that? Is that just to add effect that you've stuck something with it? No, okay, well, there you go. See, I'm just thinking that you're trying to spook us somehow with all this Halloween stuff in here.
But it actually is a good idea, Cherish. You could actually take a small knife and have it sticking into one of the rats and really scare your guests when they come to the table.
I mean, yeah, just go all out. Just go ahead and do it. Okay, so when we come back, we'll get to see the baked rat, and then you're going to start showing us how we can put it all together?
Show you how you end up with your finished product.
Okay,
Absolutely.
So I know you can't wait, so hold on to your seats. We'll be back in our great kitchen set in just a few minutes.
Michael Jackson had a pet rat named Ben. That's all I got. Organic. We are back with our Studio 10 friend of the family, Kathy Matter. Kathy, are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Oh, I don't know. I think I might be a good witch.
Okay.
There's some people that might say differently, though.
All right, you don't know for sure. Okay. All right, and you have made something, a Halloween treat here. It's called a baked bloody rat, and we've been joking all along this morning, not actually a rat, though. This is actually kind of like meatloaf.
Yes, it is. It is very much like meatloaf. What we've done is we've put it together, we've baked it, we've braised it with this tomato sauce that we have. You can see that now that it's come out of the oven, we have the rat tail. And what we've done to create the facial features of the rat is we've taken some frozen green peas, and these are just broken pieces of spaghetti, and you can just stick the frozen peas on there and put them down in the rat for his eyes. And then you take the same thing, the spaghetti, and you can put them in the sides to make whiskers. Now what I've had to do this morning, Joe, because it was very early when I got here this morning, I left my carrots at home.
Okay.
And so my carrots are typically what I use for the ears. In this case, I took some scissors and cut some cheese up and made some ears to improvise. So you can kind of do whatever you need to there.
I think that's a great idea. I think some people would actually prefer cheese to carrots.
Well, and it actually makes it kind of conducive to mice. They like cheese, so it kind of works there. And on the inside, as I told Cherish earlier, when you go to cut this open and eat it, it's got a warm, gooey, cheesy middle that will come pouring out, so the children will think that we look a little like guts and gore going on.
Speaking of which, if we want to add more gore to our baked bloody rat.
If you want to add a little bit more, all you do is take some of your sauce and you can drizzle it around. It gives the effect of blood. And I've got this sitting on a bed of rice. However, you can do it on noodles and make it look like a brain. You can do this. Very many things that you can do with this. You can even add, you know, plastic trinkets and figures around it to add to the thrill of the dish.
Yeah, maybe some like curly macaroni type thing would make it look kind of brainy.
Yeah, that would be really neat. I'd like that. And I would let you taste this as we normally do, but Cherish said that she was going to be the first to have some of this. So I can't let you have it before her.
You know what they say about Cherish? She loves a bloody rat.
She does love a bloody rat.
So we're going to let her try that out. Looks great. The recipe is online. Great for the kids during this fall and Halloween season. Definitely try it out for yourself. Kathy, the maybe good, maybe bad witch, thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
All right, guys.